Folks, we're diving deep into one of the most alarming and outrageous overreaches of government power in recent history. The Senate's 2025 NDAA has just crossed a line that should send chills down the spine of every freedom-loving American. In an Orwellian power grab, our so-called leaders have decided to force women into the military draft. That's right, they're coming for your daughters, your sisters, your wives. This is an all-out assault on our civil liberties, a direct attack on the core freedoms that make America great. And the public backlash? It's enormous. People are waking up to the fact that this is a blatant disregard for constitutional principles. This is not about equality or fairness, it's about control and power. Let's talk history. Back in 1981, the Supreme Court ruled in Rostker v. Goldberg that excluding women from the draft was constitutional, based on their exclusion from combat roles. Even when women's roles in the military evolved, the Department of Defense continued to justify this exclusion. Why? Because it made sense for our national defense strategy. But now, in 2025, they're throwing all that logic out the window in favor of a radical agenda. Remember the Presidential Commission on the Assignment of Women in the Armed Forces in 1992? They concluded that women should not be required to register for the draft. The Department of Defense reviewed this again in 1994 and stood by the same decision, so why the sudden change? It's simple. This is about expanding government power and erasing the lines of individual rights. Now, this NDAA 2025 is not just about drafting women. It's about a broader agenda to reshape our society, undermine traditional values, and expand government control over every aspect of our lives. This legislative move undermines the very essence of freedom, individual rights, and the proud tradition of voluntary military service. It's an affront to the principles upon which this great nation was built. And don't forget, the 13th Amendment explicitly prohibits involuntary servitude. Yet here we are with the government pushing a mandate that directly contradicts this fundamental safeguard. This isn't about enhancing military readiness, it's about pushing a woke social agenda that has no place in our national defense strategy. We must stand united against this overreach. This is a fight for the soul of our nation, for the preservation of the liberties and freedoms that define the American way of life. As we expose this draconian mandate, let's remember what's at stake: our right to liberty, our right to individual choice, and our responsibility to safeguard these principles for future generations. So, stay vigilant, stay informed, and join the fight against this egregious government overreach. This is about more than just a draft. This is about the future of our freedom. Let's take a stand and defend the core values that make America the land of the free and the home of the brave. Wake up, America! The time to act is now!